On this week's Week in Review, we're talking about beer, cell phones on aeroplanes, and the Google Doodle. Hey everybody, this is Andrew McCauley from Autopilot Your Business with the Week in Review. First up, we are talking about the beer app. Now, hot on the steps of the Yo app, some people have decided to create a beer app.
Oh yeah, and my other friend was already there.
All right, now you're overstimulated. Let's get some beer in you and then it's right to bed.
Woohoo! Beer, bad.
So, essentially, all it does is send a message to your friend and it says beer with a question mark. So, if you are thinking about other places you'd rather be, i.e. the pub, drinking a beer, you can send the message. If you are inviting friends to go for a beer, you can send that message. Now, they have around about 10,000 users so far. It's quite early, but they're anticipating a big take-up. In light of the Yo app, if you haven't heard about the Yo app, it's an app that sends you the word yo.
That's right, Yo. An app that's already hugely popular with the world's population of Sylvester Stallone.
They got $1 million in funding just for that one word. So, Beer App is going to jump on the scene very quickly, I'm guessing. The cool thing about the Beer App is if you've got friends in other countries with other languages, you can send a message, beer in English, and they will get the message in their native tongue. All right, moving along, Google Doodle. The Google Doodle has just celebrated 16 years of doing doodles. The Google Doodle is, of course, that piece where if you're doing a search on Google, you will see the Google Doodle, that's hard to say, indicating something that's happening in time. So they may have talked about someone like an Audrey Hepburn or the cosmonaut hitting space, some sort of significant time of that particular day. The Google Doodle has covered all sorts of interesting facts. Here's a couple of them as I'm talking to you over the screen of some of the famous ones that the Google Doodle team have been doing. So that's 16 years. Happy birthday, Google Doodle. And in other news, Europe has just announced that they are now permitting phone calls to be taken on flights. You can jump on the plane without having to turn airplane mode on, and you can use your phone throughout the entire journey.
Yeah, sorry, I'm being kicked out. I'm in a...
Being kicked out.
What?
Yeah, come on, go out.
Okay, there's a lot of people shouting. I can't hear very well, but...
Now, this also applies to e-readers and MP3 players and that sort of stuff. In the US, last year, they announced that any US carrier was able to let you listen to MP3s during takeoff. They have not extended it to cell phones yet, but in Europe, you can do that. Now, here's the problem. The problem is going to be phone service signal, whether customers want to actually listen to other people's phone calls sitting right next to them. That is something the airlines are going to have to work out. But the airline industry, the governing body, has announced that it is now safe to do that. So watch out for people talking on their phones throughout the entire flight with airline carriers based out of Europe. All right, this is Andrew McCauley for Week in Review. See you next time.